Welcome back to Let's Play Deathmark. You know, this has got to be, well, certainly for, since starting this Let's Play, but this is the first time in such a long time that I can remember where I am recording for this, 2 times. Okay, let's try to explain this properly. When I last recorded for this was the last time I did any recording in general. Usually what would happen is I'd record for Rune Factory Oceans, then record for Digimon Will Next Order, then I'd record for this, rinse, repeat. Much like how the upload order goes, Rune Factory, then the next day nothing, day after that Digimon World, next day Deathmark, next day Rune Factory, rinse, repeat. It goes in that path. But this 2-part Jurassic World Evolution 2 videos I did kind of threw off the upload schedule on the main channel and made it so that, it slowed down the record process. Whereas, I didn't need to record in advance for Rune Factory at Digimon World Next Order because it'd be quite a ways away before they'd be, due to upload the next part. I only uploaded the part of Rune Factory Oceans that I recorded basically 2 weeks ago at this point. It's going to be a pain in the ass to get back to the game about where did I leave off. But yeah, point being, it's kind of weird how the last one I did recording for was this, and it's what I'm recording now. Interesting. Not really. Okay, I do remember that. I did upload 2 days ago, so... Oh yeah, and another thing, in the previous part, the audio, and in the part before that, near the end of the video, they had this horrible audio, where it's like... And funny enough, I mentioned the exact same thing in the part of Rune Factory Oceans I uploaded yesterday. Fittingly enough. Because a similar thing happened in that Let's Play. I think it's because when I was recording for the parts of the Rune Factory Oceans Let's Play that had the similar audio issues, and the same case with the previous part of this Let's Play, I didn't have my headphones on properly. I had it around my neck instead of over my ears because it was just too warm. And I think it must have something must have interfered with the mic and made those weird kind of noises. And it was really a pain in the ass editing it, because I wasn't gonna let that happen throughout the whole video. I had to edit parts of it because it's just an annoying noise. It's I was like, okay, when I'm talking, if it's got that annoying sound in the background, there's stuff to deal with. But when I'm not talking, where there's time, 5-10 seconds where I'm not speaking, and that noise is there, freaking edit it. Anyways, we're at the end of chapter 3, so let's get to chapter 4. Chapter 3, Hanayome, and it bugs me, it really does, that Hanayome did not appear in the default thumbnail for any of the parts. I was expecting surely she would have appeared in the previous part, but no, just freaking Ita in all 3 thumbnails. It's here we have Ita by the forest sign. The other default one, we have Ita in the, with the hanging mannequins in the background. Then we have Ita a little deeper in the forest. It's God damn it, YouTube, why? Why would those the default thumbnails? It's been 3 days since Hanayome. All the other mark bearers left the mansion. I'm the only one here now. I wonder when I'll be free of this mark. When can I leave this place? Can I even bother to clean that up? There's not even a scrap of meaningful information around. Look around Kujou's bedroom to try to find something Mary mentioned. Seemed polite to rummage through a woman's things, but I don't have the luxury to not do it. I searched every inch of the room, even under the carpet, but I came up empty. Seeing the dried blood on the floor reminds me of that horrifying sight I saw. I don't want to die like that. You know, it's a shame the only real CG we have of this character is that one. Then again, is it really surprising in this game? Novel? There's not really many CGs. I mean, there are a number, but, you know, I mean, a lot of characters don't even get a CG. Some of which is kind of surprising, because you think they totally would, you know, but nope. That sole reason has been my driving force in my struggle to survive since that day. But how long can I keep this up? That thought fills me with such dread that it feels like my legs could give out. Now, I will just say this. We obviously haven't seen who... I mean, we're gonna meet a few characters in this chapter. And the, you know, spirit we're gonna be facing, let's just say it's a very interesting one. It's very strange. But first character we're gonna be meeting, I am surprised they don't have any CG, because it seems like the type of character that they probably would have a CG for. I'm searching everywhere I can. I'll leave the bedroom. Deserted entrance hall feels colder than usual. Thinking on it, it's already been over a week since I first came here. I've gotten completely used to this strange mansion. It's not really something I want to admit. Mary gives me her usual greeting in her monotone voice. She's still a complete mystery, though I can't say I'm not grateful to have someone to talk to now that everyone's gone. Did you locate the master key? No, I didn't. I see. I was sure that it would be there. I've searched every accessible inch of the mansion and found no info of value. All that's left is the locked room. I'm trying to find the Kujou mansion masterpiece so I can open it. Mary said she thought it might be inside Kujou's bedroom. Clearly was lost. It is obvious I should have spoken with Lady Saya more before she died. I deeply apologize. Her voice carries a hint of sadness. She seems human when she does that. Looking more closely at her, I'm struck all over again by just how strange she is. I haven't really thought about it lately since I've been struggling to survive, but how did she come into existence? Hey, Mary, were you made by Saya Kujou? No, I have served the Kujou family since before Lady Saya was born. I was already here at the mansion when I opened my eyes the first time. They say tools used for many years can come to house babies or souls. I may be something similar. So, you're like a Kujou guardian baby? That is an exaggeration. Though I would be very pleased if I could achieve such a status. Lady Saya's fate was most important. I will do my utmost to respect her wish to save all who died in mine. Her clear green eyes stare at me. Lord Yashiki, thanks to you, many mark bearers have been saved. I am sure that Lady Saya would be extremely grateful to you. I very much feel the same way. Her voice is emotionless, but it sounds just a bit softer than usual. Her face can't show it, but it feels like she's trying to express her gratitude. Now, Lord Yashiki, it seems a new mark bearer has made their way to the mansion. Just like, oh, the doll has suddenly got a cough going on. Well, would it be any more weird? Well, yeah, it would be. It would be a bit weirder than the fact that the doll's talking and starts, you know, coughing. It's like, oh, sorry, I got something in my throat. It's like, how? Hope you can find some clue as to the spirit that gave you your mind. Before she can even finish her sentences, a knock at the door. What do you think it's gonna be? Yeah, it's completely like, you got all kinds of characters. And then you just got this. I think that's what I was meant, you know. It's surprising this character doesn't have an appearance in any season whatsoever. Because it seemed like a kind of character that would have a season. But, no. The girl bounces in wearing a fancy outfit. I blinked dumbfoundedly at her appearance. Nice to meet you, good morning! Oh, it's the middle of the night. Oh, right, sorry. I'm used to saying it as a greeting. So Dr. Kujou lives here, right? You know, a moment. Just remembered that I had the window open. Just like, yeah, me doing my commentary with the window open. This feels awkward. Just putting the charger into the controller. Might as well. Adam Yasuoka told me to come. Is Dr. Sai around? Adam Yasuoka. Yep, no clue who that is. Sorry, but Saya Kujou isn't here. I'm Kazuo Yashiki. I guess you can say I'm representing her right now. Oh, you hear about the scar? I can help. Yeah, that's it exactly where. It's actually called the mark, right? If you get it, your memories become a mess and you die soon after. That's what Madame Yasuoka said. Well, color me surprised. Didn't think anyone besides Kujou knew about the mark. But this girl, she knows what'll happen to her. For some reason, she doesn't look depressed at all. Aren't you scared? Yeah, I'm terrified, but being a scaredy cat's embarrassing. I want to hurry and fix this whole mark thing for my fans, too. I'm a pro, and forgetting the lyrics up on stage is definitely no go. Think I know what line of work she's in. She's clearly a comedian with that kind of... No, it's obviously she's an idol. Are you an idol or something? Yeah, that's right. Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Ai Kashiwagi. I sing, dance, and perform as a member of Love and Hero. You know, it's kind of, oh yeah, this was the character I think I mentioned ages ago. That kind of gets a mention in the sequel. I mean, you know, spoilers for the fate of, you know, the main characters. But, what was it? In the sequel, she apparently has a hit song. We don't actually see her at all, that's all we hear from her. And her appearance on an album cover that we don't actually get to see, but we get a description of it, is a clue to solving a puzzle. And that's about her only relevance to the sequel. Just thought I'd mention it. Because why not? Oh yeah, and you know, it's kind of funny how we go from previous chapter where you had Eita who's really into idols and he's like, oh, I love the hero, this and that, and then he leaves just as the idol shows up with the mark. It's probably like, damn it, why did you tell me, man? That would have been the best day ever. Oh, so that's your stage costume. Yeah, cool, right? I headed here straight out of the filming pit. If I'd gone to my dressing room, my manager would have found it. Taxi driver stared at my outfit the whole way here. Giggling, she removes the jacket and bears a shawl. Familiar mark glares bright from his skin. I'm stuck wearing sleeves right now because of this bit. It's gonna be summer soon. It seems as though this person is indeed a mark bearer. Oh, who's there? Eyes bug out comically wide when she hears a familiar voice out of nowhere. Yep, having her along in the previous chapter would have been disastrous. Like, don't say her name. It sounds like Eyes. She may know about the mark, but it doesn't look like she knows about Mary. Mary updates Ai about everything so far. She starts with Saya Kujou's tragic death and recounts our encounters with the spirits. I seem surprised to hear Kujou is dead, but she does admirably well in her attempt to swallow this string of unusual events. Now, Lady I, do you have any idea as to where you received your mark? Probably. But we filmed at the mystery spots. I don't think I had the scar until after we finished up filming. I feel like I should ask her for more details about this mystery spot tour. What kind of show was it? Some ghost story special. During the shoot, our guest star Madame Yashiki and I got this really shit scar. I mean, she saw it, Madame Yashiki told me it was called a mark. So I wasn't the only one who learned to get one. It's just the worker also got the mark. Is this person not coming here? Oh, I guess I forgot to say, Madame Yashiki is on her way too. She'll just be a little late. We stopped by her shop in Kujou before heading over. What should I ask next? Where'd you go? Went around to 3 mystery spots that are rumored to be haunted. One was an old tunnel in O City. Another was a railroad crossing in T City where a lot of accidents happened. Last one was back street in H City. Sure enough, H City was one of the places. Should I ask next? How did you notice it? We were rushing everywhere because we were pressed for time that day. It just was suddenly there. Well, that's no help. I think that's all I'll get from there. You mentioned a street in H City, but where exactly was it? Oh, just a sec. I digs her cell phone out of her bag and flips it over. Pretty sure it was in an email my manager sent. Oh, there it is. It was K. Miyamachi North Road. Of course, it's relevant. It's a pretty weird place. A ton of manholes are all over. K. Miyamachi North Road. The file on the ground said a woman holding a Buddha statue was seen. Is it just coincidence? Or... Hey, you're kind of frowning. Is something wrong? Oh, no, it's just... It seems we have determined where you might go tonight. Please head directly to K. Miyamachi North Road, Lord Yashiki. There may be a spirit trace there. That's not the only thing I might find. Just be careful, man, wherever one of those manholes is open. There may be a clue about who stole the Buddha statue if you may try and see. And of course I'll come with. Our group has a song that goes like this. I mean, how should I sing this? I'm not the one to sit around and wait. I'm not really gonna sing it. I'll blast through those evil traps standing in my way with all my might. Okay. Sounds like Love and Heroes specialize in the motivational type of song. Anyway, she seems willing enough, so I'll let her help. I mean, with, you know, a name Love and a Hero, you really all that surprised to be motivational type songs. Probably does songs for animes. Well, it probably would, wouldn't it? Let's just assume that Love and Hero have done songs that have appeared in anime in this world of Death Mark. So she's surprisingly powerful, not as intelligent, has the same spirit power and dexterity. Guess all the, you know, crazy, I don't know. I don't really know a lot about idols, but they do seem to have quite the, chaotic lifestyle, the way they, you know, manage. It's just like, sounds very, very stressful. It's like, okay, you gotta be upbeat and happy for the fans, but inside you're probably not so happy because of how much shit you have to go through, because it's just like you gotta keep up this image, but you also gotta do all kinds of shit. You gotta be in your best shape, and there's no, you know, like, it's like if you so much as be seen in public with, you know, someone of the opposite sex, and rumors start going around that you're seeing them, and all that's going to completely freaking blow up and be a complete shit show. And it's just like, I don't know, it just sounds like an absolute nightmare, rather than like the kind of dream job of some women or something like sounds... I mean, even modeling, really, when you think about it. Like, modeling sounds so simple, really. Just like, okay, just posing for images and photo shoots or whatever, and, you know, doing all the clothes and stuff, but then they have, like, the really strictness of the diet and shit like that. It's just like, no, you must continuously maintain this shape at all goddamn times. You must always weigh this. If you go over that, well, we're not going to use you anymore. You are fired. And then when you get older anyway, it's like, okay, you're done. It's like, fuck off. Anyways. So, safely return to normal life, safely return to normal life, safely return to normal life. A star member of the current popular idol group, Love and Hero. Her sense of justice is strong and she despises anything that's twisted. She's an accomplished pianist who's skilled enough to sing and play simultaneously. I can't do that. I am not an accomplished pianist. I mean, I can play keyboards. It's just, I'm not really professional. I'm more of an improviser. I can't remember the last time I tried to learn a song on keyboard. I've got a missing finger on my left hand, and the first finger on it is also bent forwards because of an operation I had to have on it when I was really young. So my left hand's a bit shit, so those crazy arpeggios that pianists do, can't really do that. I mean, I can try, but it's a pain in the ass, so whenever I play, I'm just like alternating between two notes, like, while my right hand can do whatever crazy shit it wants, like, or some shit. But you know, singing at the same time as doing that, even if it's something simple, it's just really, I can't get wrap my brain around how people do that. And I can sing like an idiot when doing it, but you know, trying to sing properly while doing that, same with guitar, I don't know how people do it. Seems Lady I got her mark on Kei Kimiyachi Low Road. I do not know what spirit cursed her, but there may be traces of it there. Would you try investigating? By the way, Mary, do you know anyone named Yasuoka? She was supposedly in contact with Sias Kujou. No, I do not know that name. I do not have full knowledge of Lady Sia's circle of friends. But if it had to do with the mark, shouldn't she have brought it up? I'm sure that Lady Saya had a good reason not to mention it. It's impossible to know now. Anything else to say? Of course not. They really need to, you know, get a logo going on that van. It's just like, we are spirit hunters, because that's kind of the name of the series now, I guess, since it's become a series. I mean, they'd have to call it, I mean, the sequel's just called NG. If they didn't add Spirit Hunter in that, it'd be like, what the hell kind of title is that? I mean, by the end of the sequel, NG makes sense, but you know, it's just like such a weird title. Road runs through a quiet residential area. It's far removed from major crossroads, so it's totally deserted at this time of night. Look a little suspicious wandering around, but no one's here to report us. Yep, this is the place. We were looking for a ghost here. Wouldn't happen to be a woman wearing white, carrying a statue. Actually, yeah, that was the rumor. I don't really remember the statue bit. So did you find the ghost? No, we didn't. Madame Yasuoka said she felt a bad presence throughout the entire shoot. Keep mentioning Yasuoka. What kind of person is she? Oh, sorry, I forgot to explain. She is a famous fortune teller. It's often come true. They say she's got true spiritual powers. This fortune teller knew about the mark. Maybe she was working with Kujou. Oh yeah, I better email her. I've got to let her know about you and what happened to Dr. Sai. I pushes some buttons on her phone. Cell phones are getting pretty common now. In 10 years, everyone will probably own one. Old and young alike. Indeed. Technology evolves so fast. It's amazing. It's like... I don't really use phone much at all. It's just like, you know, I should be in the age demographic that, you know, is always on their phones, but I'm like, no, always on a laptop instead. So that took so long. Alright, should we get right back down to investigating, Miss Yashiki? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. Because I am stronger than you, I'll be able to lift this manhole cover. An old vending machine, it doesn't look like it's been restocked in a while. It's mostly empty. Come on, surely there'd be someone else before we can investigate the manhole. Nothing else to see? I guess not. Normal manhole cover. Looks like we need special tools to open it. Huh? This one's got a different design. It's true, it's the only one of an older make. It's covered in rust. Ah, looks like you can get a handy. Can you lift it? I highly doubt it. I'm sure you need special tools to open the manhole. Well, why not just try it? Determination and strength will get you farther than you expect. Is that from another of your songs? Come on, Mr. Yashiki, you take that side. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3. Imagination! Which, you know, I just find it kind of sounds like a name, doesn't it? Your name is Ichini. And you know, add San at the end. Ichini-san. The lid lifts and a putrid smell wafts out. I can't believe we actually got it open. We're going into the catacombs. Oh wait, wrong cut. The black void stretches deep underground. A rusted metal ladder is setting to the side. Does this connect to the sewers? Actually, it doesn't smell like it does. Weird. And the rumor about the white robe, the woman mysteriously vanishes. Could it be that she hid herself down here? Why don't we try going down for a look? What? Are you serious? Well, I'm in my stage outfit. So you're going to wait up here? No, I'm coming. But don't you dare look up while you're climbing down. But wouldn't it be easier for you to go down first? And it's like, ladies first. It's like, hell no, not in this situation. I go down first and I quickly follows. The rusted ladder creaks when we put weight on it. That doesn't make me nervous at all. It's perfectly calm. Make our way carefully, and it takes us a while to reach the bottom. I feel like this might go further down than the normal city. It's like a secret entrance, maybe for a secret hideout. His voice bounces off the walls above me. She's probably joking around to stop herself from freaking out. Well, you can never tell. Maybe she is like, wow, this is cool. My feet finally reach solid ground. Ominous. A concrete passageway stretches before us. I doubt it's been ventilated in a long time. The musty air is stagnant and heavy, making it slightly difficult to breathe. Definitely doesn't look like a sewer. At least my outfit won't get dirty, but where are we anyway? How should I know? We'll just have to look around. Nothing to see on this area. It's emitting a strange red light. And on the walls. Judging from its corrosion, it must have been made a long time ago. slip my hands underneath the lid and pull with all my might. Pops open with an unexpectedly loud noise. There are a few tools inside, along with what looks like a notebook. A hammer, hatchet, and red notebook. Wow, it's full of stuff. What does the notebook say? Flip through the notebook with eye. The lettering is very fine. It's impossible to read in such a dark place. But what concerns me even more is... what's that smell? A bizarre stench invades my nose like a mix between tallow, perfume, and blood. It doesn't take me long to figure out that it's coming from the notebook. I can't believe you're holding it. Could you maybe put it away? I think I might puke. I put the notebook in my bag for now. Smell might discriminate the other items, but some sacrifice is unnecessary. Do you even have any items in that currently? Well, you have a hammer and a hatchet, and they were already in with the notebook anyway. But strange smelling splotches making it hard to read. Pages of entries written with thin letters. Eyes suddenly streaks pitifully and stops in her tracks. Yashiki, what is that? She shakily points and I shine a light that way. You know, it's just classic Japanese horror. Well, East Asian horror in general. Something dark and long is clinging to the wall. Is that human hair? Well, what's it doing here? Now, speaking of which, freaking cat coughed up his hairball the other day, and it was like straight out of a Japanese horror film. It's like, ah, that's nasty. What's it doing here? Why can't I examine it? Interesting, isn't it? You shine a light on it, it's there. You don't, and it kind of disappears. It's not like, you know, it's too dark to see. It just straight up disappears. That is weird. And it's on these walls too. Interesting. Spooky. It's on the ceiling too. It's on the floor as well. Bloody hell, that's a lot of hair. I can't even remember if it even has any relevance. It might, but maybe it's one of those things that's just kind of like... well, it's not subtle because the hair's everywhere, but you know... its origins aren't immediate or obvious. I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Walls being dissolved by water stains and dust going by the thing, and it gets to be old. It's got to be old. It's an old-fashioned, well-built iron door. Paint is chipping in places, so it must be pretty old. Oh, that door looks ancient. I had no idea there was a place like that under the ground. Oh, could this be some kind of lab? How could she say stuff like that with a straight face? Sure, her innocence is cute, but I get the feeling she's not particularly bright. I'm sorry, did I say something bad? No, it's not that. I give up an eye and reach for the doorknob. I'll just wait till later on in this chapter. It's just like, you know, Yashiki just like feeling himself. She's maybe not the sharpest, you know, doing shed kind. She's like, yeah, a bit dumb. Like not, well, yeah. But later on in the chapter, we're gonna get a much more blunt acknowledgement of that, and it's going to be like, whoa, did you really just say that? It's not going to be Yashiki that says the line, though. I won't say anything more because it feels like I'm spoiling things. It's locked, of course it is. Let's go. I don't want to stay here long, so I never get to finish what I'm saying. And I should say an old man jumps out from the iron door, yelling strangely. Hey, where are you folks from? What are you doing on my turf, huh? He's smirking, but his tone is serious. Just then, I smell an odd stench. This old man is a homeless guy who's living down here. I don't know what... It's just he has this unique look to him. I don't know, oh yeah, that's probably what it is. You know those, they called a Parker? You know, like Kenny wears in South Park? It's like he's got one of those on, but that is his actual hair. Nothing really. That's right. We haven't done anything. Oh wait. Never mind. Obviously. Well, that's right, we haven't done anything. I was just trying to back me up, but she definitely doesn't sound like it. This underground shelter isn't a place for irresponsible layabouts like yourselves. I understand, so leave my turf alone, get out. You say here or there? Yeah, here. The spear's behind the iron door. Sounds like he's carefully locked it up again. Man, that surprised me. I wasn't expecting a person to come out. Oh, do you think that that guy was homeless? Yeah. Maybe not something you ponder out loud. Could it be she's never seen one before? I've never seen a homeless person. Still, that old man, why did he pop out just to once? Though it's locked, then he shouldn't have to worry about being disturbed. Now, maybe she just likes, you know, stating things out loud. If I don't know why, then I should probably just do as he says. Let's go, he might come yell at us again. Yeah. We've seen just about everything we can. It seems to be an underground shelter, but with solid concrete walls, it's not quite like your standard shelter. Well, we didn't find anything on Spitz or that woman in the white robe. At least the notebook shows some promise. Too bad we couldn't get some more of that out of that old guy. What's behind that door anyway? I mean, I won't say what's beyond that door, but I mean, they wouldn't, you know, have this unique little area here and a locked up doorway if we're not going to be seeing what's beyond that door at some point. From the moment we enter the shelter, it's been hard to breathe, like there's a noose tightening around my neck. I thought it was because of the still air, but that might not be the only reason. Something in my head throbs. This place, or some kind of horrible sounds. I'm almost sure of it. Do I, somehow, know this underground shelter? Mr. Yashiki, you're kind of spaced now. You okay? You look pale too. Fine. It's nothing. Yeah, in here is pretty bad. I'm surprised to feel sick. Let's head back up for now. Seriously, how does Hobo Man live down there with that kind of air? We return to the entrance and begin climbing the rickety ladder. When we climb out of the manhole, the breeze that brushes my cheek is refreshing. The unpleasant air that hounded us underground starts to disperse. Ah, Miss I finally found you. I'm glad to see you are safe. Look at my creepy, long, thin fingers, and my long fingernails that I will use to claw your face off if you dare to mess with me. Oh, Madam Yasuoka. Good morning, Ohio. Great to see you. But what are you doing here? I went to Miss Kujou's mansion, but no one answered the door. I then got your email, so I came here. Still, it is hard to believe that Miss Kujou has passed away. This seems to be the woman that I keeps mentioning. The thick layers of makeup make it hard, but going by her voice, she must be pretty old. I'm Tawako Yasuoka. You must be Master Yashiki. I read about you and your mark in Miss I's. It seems you've been working hard to help those who have the mark. Yasuoka, how much do you know about the mark? Good question. I'm sure I know less than what you are hoping for. Miss Kujou told me about a scar like that, and that's what I knew. Oh. That's unfortunate. I was hoping for more. I assume it's some sort of curse, though I never thought it would be the work of inhuman spirits. or that I would become a deity. Yashiki rolls up her sleeve, revealing the mark on her arm. I've lived long enough already. I have no attachments to this world. But Miss I is still young. Do everything you can to save her. I can't promise anything. I'll try. I'll need your help as well. I heard you have spiritual powers. Mr. Yashiki, don't sound so suspicious. I don't care about spirits or ghosts, but she's definitely the real deal. It's natural to be doubtful. It's best not to tangle with spirits if you want to live in peace. However, Mr. Yashiki, you seem to have some spiritual powers of your own. Have you experienced something no one else has? A mysterious voice I hear every so often suddenly comes to mind. Mention it to her. Intriguing. Jonah was famous for hearing the voice of God, but usually it's only spirit visitors. It may be an evil spirit or ghost, or even the soul of someone who loves you trying to save you. It's trying to help. I'd appreciate if it could move clearer. I can do nothing about that. Humans and souls live separately. Imagine a long-distance radio signal. Static can garble the message. So protecting the one who loves. Ah, how romantic. Mr. Yashiki, do you have any idea who that soul is? Well, he doesn't have any real memories. There's no way I would. I don't have any memories. Even if I did, it's not like there's a way that I'd be able to tell. So what's your plan now? We were going to head back to the mansion. We need to report to Mary after all. Oh, and who might that be? A doll, one that talks to you. A talking doll. Not so strange when you consider it's the Kujou family we're discussing. She's not surprised at all. Guess the base specialize in the supernatural sometimes. Shall we head to the mansion? In the next part. So I shall see you next time, viewers. See you next time.